Ready? Hey guys, today we'll be making German Kartoffelsuppe, which in translation means potato soup. The history behind it is that people in Germany, Switzerland, and Austria had it for lunch, and it was typically their main meal.
Okay, so what we need is 400 grams of potatoes, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 liter of chicken broth, 1 leaf of bay, a smidge of pepper, a smidge of caraway seed, and 125 milliliters of half and half, and 10 grams of butter.
And we'll also be using a pot, a hand blender, a peeler, a knife, and 2 cutting boards.
Alright, and there is an option of either having oysters or salmon in the recipe, and we chose to have salmon, and in order to cook that you need 100 grams of salmon. Okay, so first we're going to peel the 400 grams of potato. And after you peel the potato, then we're going to slice it, dice it, or slice it, whatever.
Whatever floats your boat.
And you're going to want to dice it in about pieces this small.
Okay. And next, we're going to put 1 liter of chicken broth into the pot,
which is about estimated 4 cups of chicken broth. Just keep going. That's not even scientific. There are 3 types of energies when you make soup: convection, conduction, and radiation. And to help conduction, the pot is lined at the bottom with copper, because copper is a very good conductor of heat, which helps the water boil faster, or the chicken broth. And as the chicken broth begins to heat up, as you open up the pot, you can see steam come out of it, which is evaporation. So now that the chicken broth is boiling, we're going to add in the 400 grams of potatoes.
We're also going to add in a smidge of pepper, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt,
and here's the bay leaf.
Already put that in.
Okay, and then after all the ingredients are in, start stirring.
Next, you pour the ingredients into the blender.
Okay. So now we are going to add all the ingredients into the blender and put it on crush. And this is an example of a physical reaction because we're mixing all the ingredients together. And you're only supposed to put it on crush until the potatoes are nice and soft.
Now, we're going to put the mixture into the bowl and then add 125 milliliters of cream. Now, we're going to mix the mixture with a hand blender.
With an immersion blender, which is going to make the potatoes creamier
and tastier. So now, we're going to put 10 grams of butter to the mixture. Now we're going to put the 100 grams of salmon in the microwave and cook it for 3.5 minutes.
Okay, so now that the salmon's done, we're taking it out of the microwave. And then we're going to chop it up and then put it into the recipe.
Now, we put the salmon in the soup concoction.
And you're going to cut up the salmons into bits about this big. And then stir the recipe together. And then the last step is to add a sprinkle of caraway seed.
It gives it a little bit of flavor. That's enough.
And this is what your end result should be. Pieces of salmon and a little bit of potato.
Have fun!
Okay, so thanks guys for cooking our kartoffel soup with us. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. We love microwaving salmon all the time.
Smells so good.
It's delicious.
Can't even handle it.
So, as the Germans say,
Guten Appetit.
thanks guys.